Watching so many videos over internet, I always used to think, what would it feel like to visit a place that almost feels like heaven? How would it feel to visit an unfathomable, beautiful place? Well, after visiting this place, I can tell with utmost certainty that I have never seen anything more beautiful than this. It was like driving inside a beautiful painting. Every angle, every corner was bursting with awestruck moment. This country will definitely take you by surprise. From beaches to mountains to castles, this is a perfect getaway that you can ever wish for. I'm here at the most beautiful place, Isle of Skye. The best way to go to Isle of Skye is by road, as you just cannot miss the picture perfect landscape and the most beautiful, amazing drive of your life you will ever experience. Hence, we rented a car from Six and then started our journey from Edinburgh to Isle of Skye. Taking some small breaks in between and snacking on some tasty burgers and yummy coffee, we started for Isle of Skye. Edinburgh to Isle of Skye is just 227 miles and it takes almost 5 to 6 hours to reach Isle of Skye, but we took 9 hours. Well, this is what happens when the whole journey is as beautiful as the destination. I just cannot stop myself from stopping every few minutes to get my camera out to take some amazing pictures. I just wanted to capture every moment. Believe me guys, I cannot find one single place or corner that I didn't fall in love with. First, we are headed towards Perth right now, and Skye is somewhere around 300 kilometers from here, which will take us 4 hours to reach there. And the roads are so amazing, like the whole journey is so exciting itself that you do not crave to reach to destination very soon. As you can see guys, we are doing multiple stops here because everything is so beautiful that we cannot control stopping at every other parking area that we find. And although we are late to reach Skye, but it's fine, it's totally fun because the journey itself is so beautiful and so amazing. So guys, we are taking another break and this is by the side of river and we have just entered Skye and we are so excited, so beautiful this place is. Coatry is just 150 kilometers away from here, so it will take somewhere around 2 hours from here. Although we were about to reach at 2 o'clock, but now the estimated time says 5 o'clock. Because we had made several stops, but it's totally worth it because we are here for the journey, right? Not just for the destination. And you can look behind me and you can see for yourself. I don't have to say anything right now how beautiful this is. There's no word to express the beauty of Scotland. Loving it. We stopped at nice and cozy coffee shop in the middle and the view from there was absolutely amazing. The closest town to Isle of Skye is Portree, and here you can explore restaurants and cafes. There are many hotels here as well, but do not be afraid to book a place that is little obscure too, because I can literally guarantee that you will not regret this decision.
I was really craving for hot hot food from morning. Really nice.
We booked a very beautiful place 30 minutes away from Pottery. This is a lock our house situated little away from the Pottery town, but one of the most amazing places I have ever stayed. The host Emily was amazing too, and the view from here was breathtaking.
Today we have nice blue sky and nice sun as well. This green grass looks more greener, the place looks more beautiful, and we feel more energetic to explore Skye. Oh my god, so beautiful. This is such a nice place that we chose. Actually, we were selecting some other place and it got booked, so we had to book this one, but it was something good that happened. Otherwise, we would not be able to experience such a nice and beautiful place. So right now we have a plan to go to Neistpoint, and that's some kind of a lighthouse. And after that, we'll visit a nearby distillery and a coral reef beach. I hope we can visit some many other locations as well. But since it's winter and sun sets at 5 p.m. by 5 p.m. here, so I'm not sure how much we will be able to cover. But I really want to cover as much as possible because I want to live Skye. It's nice sunny day and it seems like the God is with us today, and that's why we have such brilliant light. I hope God stays there till the end of the day.
God is with you. Don't worry.
Yeah. God, please be happy with us till the end of the day at least, because we want this light till 5 o'clock or maybe even more, so that we can explore more and more of Skye.
You should show that.
We first went to Neistpoint. To reach Neistpoint, you have to cross through a lot of narrow and beautiful roads. Don't worry about the drive too much because you are surely going to witness some of the most stunning views. You will definitely cross through a lot of awestruck moments, so do not miss enjoying the whole drive and stop wherever you want and take a tight grip in these moments.
We have almost reached Neistpoint right now, and the Neistpoint is so nice that I feel like stopping. The roads are very narrow here, so you cannot stop everywhere. So you need to find a perfect passing place where the roads are a little broader, and you can stop there so that the other vehicles which is passing through should not have any problem. Extreme care has been taken place even in this remote area, also so that people wouldn't have any problem in driving to the respective places. But as you can see, the place looks so awesome and so beautiful. We are still 10 kilometers away from the Neistpoint, but we can see the view from here itself, so it feels like the edge of the world. And we have so cute ships everywhere all around Scotland.
Neistpoint. Believe me, I have never seen anything like so grand and glorious. It will surely take your breath away. Neistpoint is one of the most famous lighthouses in Scotland and can be found on the most westerly tip of Skye near the township of Glendale.
Hey guys, we have just reached one end of planet Earth.
Welcome to the Isle of Skye!
Yay!
I can't hold myself. I'm not sure if you can hear me. This is so windy and breezy
Neistpoint, the most westerly headland on Skye, is an iconic destination with stunning cliff scenery, a fine lighthouse, and outlook to the outer Hebrides. Once you reach here, you just wouldn't want to leave. It's nothing less than a heaven on earth, supremely beautiful and stunning. The place was extremely windy, so be sure to keep your foot firm on the ground. Believe me, once you reach the neistpoint, the impression of this place is so empowering that you would forget all your worries and just drift like a wind and get lost in this extreme grandness of it. So, how did you guys like the neistpoint? It was so nice, isn't it, Tapas? Heavenly. It was heavenly. Yeah, so we are just done with neistpoint, and now we are going for another location. I hope you guys like that place because I don't know there would be anybody in the world who wouldn't. It was heavenly and it was the most beautiful place I have ever seen in my life till now, of course. So yeah, let's go to another place. So we have stopped here to a very small little nice cafe, and from here we're gonna head towards Coral Beach, which is somewhere around 40 minutes away from here. So these all places that I'm going to right now is a place which is nearby to Pottery, and all the places are just like 1.5 hour away from each other. So after that we're gonna explore some distillery and then some nice food. So we're gonna grab some quick small breakfast coffees, and after this we will head towards Coral Reef. And guys, one more disclaimer I want to give you, that if you're coming to Skye, at least stay here for 1 week. Don't stay here like us for just 3-4 days. Actually we only had 2 days in hand, but we thought we will extend our stay here. And one more thing, the weather in Scotland is quite unpredictable, so bring every kind of gear that is possible. You might see that that it's so sunny right now, so it must be hot, but no, you can see me. It's very cold and windy, even though the sun is all out right now. And apart from that, I have seen the 3 days 4 days that I've stayed here in Scotland, I've seen that the weather changes very frequently here. Like at one moment you will see
the sun is out, and at other moment you will see the clouds burst open and it's raining heavily, it's windy, breezy. So carry all kind of gears that you can carry with you and be prepared.
After Neistpoint, we went to Coral Beach, which is again one of the most famous tourist destinations. As I said earlier, that best time to come to Skye is summers. Hence we hardly see anyone here. But as we got to know from the host of our Airbnb that during summer the place is completely crowded with tourists. The beach is made from the crushed white corals like a seaweed that makes the water look tropical blue when the sun comes out.
Coral Beach. It's suddenly very beautiful and clear blue water.
Truly magical place. Coral Beach is one of the most beautiful beaches on the Isle of Skye, with stunning views, known locally as Wee Gem. Isolated, serene, and peaceful, it is one of my favorite places that I visited. A bright sand beach with deep blue sea. This is about as close to tropical as Scotland gets.
Coral Beach, certainly one of the most beautiful beach, and the water is so clear, so blue. I just totally loved it. Although we couldn't go up the hill on this beach because we are short of time and we have to cover many other places as well. So, as I said, Skye is not enough if you're coming for 2 or 3 days. You have to stay here at least for a week or 2. Yeah, but we don't have that much time. Maybe we will come in Scotland and this time during summer so that we can enjoy real beach go again to our next destination, which is Taliskerdistillery.
And now is the time to go to our last destination for the day, which is Taliskerdistillery.
As per tapas, we have reached the most beautiful place, and which is Taliskerdistillery. So this would be the best place that Tapas wanted to visit from the time he has come to Scotland, and he was so eager to come that he was raving about it from morning. So we are finally here. The view is again amazing. So Tapas, tell me, how are you feeling about it?
I can smell it.
Talisker is the oldest working distillery on the Isle of Skye and is set on the shores of Loch Harpert with dramatic views of Collins. We were so excited about taking a distillery tour, but unfortunately we missed as we were late. So now you got an idea why I'm saying summer is the best time to visit Scotland. But we got to taste some amazing scotch. We got a very detailed information about different varieties of scotch, its making and tasting process from the bartender whose family is working in Taliskerdistillery from 3 generations.
First one is the Skye.
The Skye. Yeah, Skye for the lady.
And this is the Talisker Portrait. So
Right.
I'll say, especially with this one here, if you do add porter, personally I like it, but with porter that one can become like a bit more spicy in flavour. But it's like, I don't know. It's always interesting. Like, as I said, like, adding water always changes it, but doesn't always benefit it. But I'd always recommend to do it anyway, just to see the effect the water has.
So I'll just go like this.
Right, first you smell.
Yeah, smell, then taste, and then add some water. But like whiskey, it's not like a shot. It's meant to be drank slow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Like this.
And then?
Just a small sip. Oh boy,
And that's the thing. So like,
really amazing.
yeah, so Talisker whiskey is like, I say to everybody, like, if you're not a big whiskey drinker, this is a hard one to start with. So
Yeah.
here our whiskey's got a strong smoky flavour, and then you'll see our alcohol percentage is really high here. So most whiskeys they bottle around like 40% alcohol, but here we're close to 46. So even for whiskey we're strong. So if you don't love it, I won't be offended. Don't worry. This is a harder whiskey.
No, this is good. Although I'm not a whiskey
Yeah.
person, but this is good.
I'm glad.
Nice.
So it's quite unique to this area as well.
Well, thank you so much.
No problem at all, guys.
Are you done with your shopping?
Not yet.
We are just done with Taliskerdistillery, and we are out right now with a lot of shopping that we have done in Talisker. Tapas really had a great experience there, and we met such nice people. The bar guy there, John, we had really good connection with him, and he gave us all introduction about what is whiskey and how does the aging matters for the whiskey and how should you drink it, basically. So we are out right now. I'm gonna chill here for some time, and after that we're gonna go for a cafe or for some food, because we just had breakfast and we are out from that time, so we are hungry as well. But just look here how beautiful the Talisker distillery looks. It's just by the side of the sea. I think this experience makes it more better. But one bad thing happened. I would not say bad thing, but it's really disappointing that we came here to basically go for the show, but we couldn't because we haven't booked the tickets online and it was overbooked, so they did not allow us for the distillery show. So maybe we are extending our stay again, not just for the distillery show but also generally because we want to spend more time in Skye, as Skye is so beautiful. So we're gonna spend one more day here, and maybe we are coming here tomorrow again for the distillery show. And now we are heading towards some restaurant and cafe where we can have some nice food and chill for some time. So as you can see, there is a nice sitting area just by the side of the sea in front of distillery, so you can take your whiskey and chill here as well. And as you can see as well, the view is so beautiful, so nice, that it will be a nice place to drink and have some good time spent here. It's time to say bye bye to Taliskerdistillery and moving on further for some food.
After spending some time and shopping at Talisker, we ended the day with some amazing food at a very cozy bar near the distillery itself.
Thank you.
So we are all packed and ready to go. We have such a beautiful stay here at Lockar House and such a beautiful stay at Skye itself as well. So it's time to go, and now we're gonna go to Dunlagan Castle.
Ahmedabad. Bye, Emily.
You ready to go?
You were awesome. We're gonna come back and stay at your place in the summer.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
You were such a beautiful and kind hostess.
Aw.
We really love to see you.
That's very kind. You should take one of our cards.
Yes.
Sure.
Because I think you booked on booking.com. It's always better and cheaper to book through our website.
Perfect.
Oh,
So is it okay if I talk about this in my vlog?
Yeah, of course. I'd love to watch it.
Okay, when
Are you on YouTube or Instagram?
I'm gonna start my YouTube, so I have a collection of videos. So I started after I go back home.
say bye. Bye, Emily.
We are so thankful to Scotland for giving us such nice weather yesterday so that we could explore so much. And now I can see it's full cloudy and raining. Well, that's how Scotland is in winters, but it's a perfect time to come in summers because you will have a lot of light till 11 p.m. and you can explore Skye a lot if you come in summer. So we are going to plan a trip to Skye maybe in summer again, and I'll keep you posted if I do so. So Armadale Castle is basically a former home of McDonald's and it was built in 1709. So we're gonna explore this very ancient and historical beautiful castle right now. Castle, and the drive through this road is obviously picture perfect and awesome. So you can, let me just show you around here.
Next day, we really wanted to explore some castles, but luck didn't favor us and it was raining heavily on that day.
So this is Armadale Castle and their beautiful garden, but it seems it is closed today and we are in a hurry, so we cannot wait. So we are heading back to Edinburgh, maybe next time.
Although we took a risk to visit one of the most famous McDonald castle, but unfortunately the castle was closed and it opened only on Sundays. So we had to take U-turn and head towards Edinburgh. But luckily we had a chance to visit Donald Castle. Donald is probably the most photographed fortress in the whole of Scotland and has featured in movies such as James Bond.
We are now at Donald Castle right behind me, and this is probably the most photographed and most famous castle here in Scotland. So here we end our trip to Skye. It was such a beautiful stay here at Skye. We explored some of the most beautiful places that we have ever seen, and the country is so picture perfect and the people here are so warm and welcoming. We really loved our stay at Skye, and one thing I have noticed that while traveling so much, that if the people in a particular place is not that warm and welcoming, then you wouldn't want to come to that place again. But experience in Skye was so different. Met so many great people here were so kind-hearted, so welcoming, so warm, and the country is so picture perfect that you would like to come here again and again. This was the most beautiful stay I ever had in any place, and I would really love to come here to Skye again. Since we had like very less number of days, so we couldn't explore many of the places, but we will do that again, promise. Now from here we're gonna go to our next destination, which is Edinburgh.